What's up YouTube, it's Saray Karen bringing you the latest news and reviews in tech. And before I start this video, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you guys that showed my last Apple Watch unboxing video so much love. I got so many views so quickly, and I really appreciate it. I want to say welcome to my channel to the new subscribers and welcome back to all the older subscribers. And I say older, but my channel has only been, like really active for this year. And I really appreciate all the love. I really appreciate how interactive you guys were with the video, and I just want to give a huge thank you, and I hope you guys like this video. Of course, like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below. A month ago, I did a video about my new MacBook Pro 2016 version, and I got a lot of responses and comments about it. And one of the comments, I like the comment because not only was it long, but the YouTuber, he made a really good point. I think his name was Algum X. I probably butchered that name, but I'll leave somewhere on the screen his full comment, or you guys can go back to that video and look at it. The video that I did, it was just a quick unboxing. I didn't really get into everything because I just got the computer, and now I've had the computer for a month, and from the beginning it was a headache. So the two USB Type-C ports suck, and it was such a hassle. I got the computer not knowing what I was getting myself into, and of course I watched so many videos before. I knew I was going to buy it, but I didn't know how annoying it would be from going to the previous model of this computer. Super long story short, went to the Apple store, tried to switch out the computer, couldn't switch it out because they had some deal going with Beats headphones, and I was stuck with this version. Not saying that I was stuck oh my gosh, it's so annoying, because I found a solution to the problem, which of course was an adapter. So let me get down to everything that I want, the points that I want to hit on this video about the MacBook Pro. 5 quick points because I don't want the video to run super long, but I do want to give a comprehensive review. So number 1 is the price / affordability. Apple products are not cheap. Everyone knows it. Everyone, they just deal with it. And I feel like that's okay and not okay at the same time. So if you're someone that can afford to splurge on Apple products, then it's your money, do what you want to do. But for the people who are buying into the Apple brand because they feel like they're going to get a premium product, then that is what Apple should give them. This computer, I spec'd it out, everything. I have 512 solid state drive, so that's the only thing that wasn't spec'd out. I didn't get the 1 terabyte because I didn't think I would need it. So 512 SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, i7 processor. I think it's the 3.4 gigahertz model. I have to double check the box, but it's pretty spec'd out. $3,000 computer, and I get lag on just opening Premiere to edit the videos. I feel like I should not ever see that spinning beach ball with the price of the computer, because it's expensive and it should do everything that I need it to do. So the price for Apple products, they are ridiculous and astronomical and unnecessary. You can definitely build a PC for much cheaper. So I feel like if you guys are on a budget, or if you really want to get your bang for your buck, look into the previous model of this computer. I believe the 2015 version, the one I had before this, because as far as I see, if you don't have the money, then don't spend it, or look elsewhere, because the price of Apple products and the price of this computer, for what it's worth, is not worth it. So my second point that I want to make on the whole getting a new computer is Apple and their innovation. This computer isn't innovative. I mean, like I said in the last video, I believe the touch bar is a gimmick. I didn't want the touch bar, and the reason that I didn't want it because I knew I would never use it. I feel like it's like the Apple Pencil, it's a gimmick. Like in my iPad Pro video, I'm not going to use the Apple Pencil unless you're a graphic designer. Even with using Premiere Pro, the shortcuts that I already use are easy enough. Why would I want to get a touch bar? I feel like that's not innovation. I feel like, there are computers that have a touch screen. Will Apple ever go to a touch screen? I'm not sure. But I just feel like I want to see something new. I want to see Apple innovating. And as far as their computer, this is basically the same computer with a ramped up display and a huge trackpad. There is nothing different about it. On to my third point. I'm just looking at my phone because I have like points that I want to make. On to the third point, the style. I would say this is the nicest MacBook Pro that I've seen. When it comes to style and the way that it looks, I think it looks pretty sick. I love the finish, the space gray finish. I love how luxurious it feels and looks. I mean, to me, the trackpad isn't that ugly. I have bigger hands, like I mentioned in the last video about it, and the trackpad does not bother me at all. Yes, it may look kind of like wonky and like massive, and it's not proportioned to the size of the computer because I have the 13-inch, but other than that, the trackpad is not a big deal. The style of it, Apple always does style well. Like the aesthetics of their product, they're sick to me. I mean, you know, I like how they look, and that's not an issue at all. The style of it is very, 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 very nice. Now the specs are underwhelming. I maxed this thing out, as I said, and come on, Apple. It's underwhelming. It's underperforming. I can go on and on and on and on. I just want the computer to work better. And that goes back to the price. This computer, for what it's worth, I would say it's not worth more than $1,200, if that. Like I said, you can build a PC for a lot less and get way more than I'm getting out of this Mac. And this isn't like a bashing Apple, because I have so many Apple products. I love Apple. I'm just saying I want more from them as a consumer. That could be a whole nother video on its own. My last point is the trackpad. As I mentioned, the trackpad isn't bad, but I believe if they were going to make a bigger trackpad, they could have did it in a different way. I mean, made it slightly smaller for people who have smaller hands, because I know aesthetically it's unattractive. It looks weird. It looks out of place. For me, it's not an issue, but I know a lot of people have complained about how it looks. The trackpad is about the size of my iPhone 7 Plus, and that's pretty big if you're, and I'm left-handed, so maybe it doesn't bother me that much because my hand isn't like really grazing over it like when I'm typing and when I'm using all the gestures that you use on a trackpad. But I mean, for it to be the size of an iPhone 7 Plus, that to me, that's kind of crazy. I mean, look at this. After a month of using it, I've learned to deal with the problems. I'm not going to return the computer because overall, I like it. Did I like spending the amount of money I spent on it? No. I'm going to, of course, keep the computer. I've had it for a month, but I just want to give you guys a month review of actually using it. My only complaint with it that is really unbearable is when I'm trying to edit videos. And if you watch my unboxing and like quick review of it, that was the whole purpose that I got the computer, was to be able to edit videos faster, be able to multitask faster, and the computer does not do that for me. The lag that it has opening up Premiere is just annoying. So that's my review, and I hope it helps you make, you know, educated decision on whether or not you want to buy this computer or not. If you do, try looking elsewhere, or try getting the previous model, because one, it's going to be way cheaper. Two, it's going to not have the lag most likely that this one does have, and it's not going to have that trackpad if you guys don't want to deal with the trackpad. For now, thank you for watching the video. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who showed so much love to my last video, and like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.